All right, I'm sure judging by the theme of the channel, this did not surprise anyone. Went to the local Home Depot late last night, picked this up. Still no sales going on this particular model. The stock was running really low though, so I want to go ahead and pick it up. As most of you know, Home Depot is no longer going to carry the Ego brand. It's going to go to Lowe's. That transition said it's going to be by the end of this year, early next year for all of their stores. Didn't know if, once these are gone, if they're gone, so I want to go and pick it up last night while I had the chance. Anyway, let's unbox this and see how it goes. I really need a table for this. My good buddy Wade taught me something. Let's see if it works. Wow, that actually worked. All right, anyway, let's get to it. All right, so the box, just a little bit of tape on it, using the Griptilian Benchmade as always. All right, so obviously instruction manual, parts kit, some extra line. This one does come with the charger and the battery. Here's our charger, handle, the tool itself, the battery, the guard, and that is it. All right, this one comes with the 2 amp battery. This one does not have the fuel gauge on it. I didn't know that. All right, sorry about that. I stepped away really quick, stopped the video. Just wanted to make sure that this was the only battery option with the kit. This is the BA 1400, which this is a 2.5 amp hour battery. The BA 14T is the one with the battery gauge on it and the 2.5 amp hour. Clearly on Home Depot's website and on Ego's website, this is the correct battery. I mistakenly assumed incorrectly, so we got what we paid for. All right, let's keep going. So, start unpackaging this and get it assembled. It does come with the Allen key and the screw here in the box. Looks like the screw also has a little bit of Loctite on it. So the brake in this is for shipping purposes only. I suppose you could break it apart and store it, maybe at the end of the season. I do not believe they recommend doing that. I personally would not recommend doing that. This is actually a quite generous wrench they provided. Most of the time whenever companies throw in these free wrenches, they're unusable and you just end up grabbing your own. Pretty long threads on this one. All right, nice and snug, not too tight. Now let's get the handle on. Let's go ahead and remove this first. Looks like no residue left behind. It's always good. It's world's first PowerLoad, just advertising the PowerLoad on this hanging tag. The 4 bolts for this come pre-installed in the handle, so we're gonna have to take these all the way out. Probably speed this up on the video, not sure. All right, so it's gonna be your choice of where you want this. Just gonna go ahead and put it down here. And just get these snug for now. I think I might have dropped a nut on the ground. I did. So like I said, definitely be mindful about that. Now let's see if we can find the one that I dropped. Well, we'll see if we can find that one later. And for the guard, no residue left behind on this one either. So for the guard, just got these 2 bolts here. You gotta take out, actually, I don't have to take them out. And they're gonna screw right in to this plate right down here. And then there is just a little blue shipping tab tape, really, over the blade, or over the string, the string trimmer, I guess you would call it. So when your string gets too long, it won't go past the guard. So we're gonna stop the filming here. I'm gonna try to find that screw. We're gonna go find we're gonna go put this on the charger, grab a battery I already have, and we will go out and see this in action. All right, we found the bolt that we had dropped. Trying to give you a better angle. So there's little retaining clips in here that's supposed to keep these nuts in. Not sure why mine had fallen out. And it's that simple. All right, so we have the 2 batteries side by side. On our left here, this is a battery that I already had. This is a 5 amp hour battery, and the right is the 2.5 amp hour. Really surprised there's that much of a difference. I really hadn't seen any videos comparing physical size. I'm sure they're out there, I just personally haven't seen any. And what I was talking about when I unpackaged them to begin with, this battery, this power light just simply shows green if there's a charge at all in there, as to where this one on my 5 amp hour battery, those bars show fuel, shows how full the charge is. And this is the older charger. I think is the exact same. If it's not the exact same, it's very similar and it will work. Really cool about the Ego chargers is the top here has a built-in fan to help cool the battery down while it is charging. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and throw this new one on the charge, and we're going to get started with this 5 amp hour battery that I already had. Okay, first impressions. It's very comfortable. To be completely honest, my very first impression was I actually didn't like it. After I used it for just a few minutes, I realized it was just because of the angle I was holding this at, just a little bit different angle than my old trimmer that I had for nearly 10 years. So that's completely to be expected, just a little bit of a learning curve. Even with a 5 amp hour battery, I still think it's lighter than my old unit. With this not being a gas powered motor, really nice to be able to just rest your arm here as you are trimming. Basic functions, there's just a safety switch here, so you have to depress that and then squeeze the trigger. And now let's show how to add trimmer line once we run out. All right, so to refill this, get your line and just push it straight through. Now this only spins in one direction, so it doesn't matter if you put it in this little silver hole or this one, but just try to push it straight through. And then once it's straight through, find the center point. And then once you find the center point, just push the load button here, with a battery in, of course, and it auto-magically will load it for you. And that's it. Alright, that's all for this video. If you would please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like, you can click the bell icon to get notified of my next videos. Thanks.